What's up everyone, today I'm back with some more AMD VEGA news, and today I want to show you some new VEGA specifications that have been teased and officially released. Now this comes as no surprise considering in my last video and report I said that my source said that VEGA would be teased today, and it came true. Now regardless, my source has informed me of some new news, which is that the VEGA naming system is still under changes and has not been finalized, and furthermore that the June 5th release date has been pushed back to late June for all the VEGA lineups, and I'll explain once you get this news. So what was teased today? Well, a new VEGA card was officially announced. It is part of the new Radeon VEGA Frontier lineup, and based off this naming scheme, it seems to be part of that space theme that I was talking about in my last report. And this may be the first VEGA card to be released to consumers, since it's part of the new frontier of cards that AMD is releasing. Now this is just speculation based off the naming system. My source didn't even actually really talk about whether this one will be released first or not, because they're still trying to work out the dates. But from what I can tell, it is very similar to Nvidia's Titan lineup. And how do we know that? Well, AMD directly compared the card to Nvidia's Titan XP in their slides today, and they did it for programs like SolidWorks and Cassia. Now based off this, it's more of a prosumer card than a gaming card, and it features higher amounts of memory and memory bandwidth than what would be typically found on a consumer or gaming graphics card. And it also has a full fat set of compute units, so we can tell that this is the biggest VEGA chip that you can get as a consumer. Now, the new Radeon VEGA card features 64 compute units, which create 4096 stream processors, which is very similar to Nvidia's CUDA cores. You get 16 gigabytes of HBM2, which acts as high bandwidth cache, and a memory bandwidth of 480 gigabytes per second, and around a 1525 to 1530 core clock based on it being rated at 12.5 teraflops. Now finally, it was shown sporting a blue and gold reference air cooler with a bit of a brushed metal finish, and also a water-cooled variant is available. Now what does this all mean? Well, I went and talked to my source within AMD today again, and he informed me that VEGA has been set back towards late June, and he didn't specify a date. Now while this is disappointing, it does mean that VEGA is about a month away and it will come out in June, meaning we can expect that Q2 release for sure. He also stated that no specific date was given, as Radeon Technologies Group is still working on VEGA Frontier and releasing it in late June. Instead of releasing, just the RX VEGA cards, they also introduced a new card to the lineup. So additionally, Radeon Instinct, which is like the server cards, then you have Radeon Frontier, which is this one, and the RX lineups will release all around the same time to hit the four big markets, these being server, professional, prosumer, and consumer. Now this is interesting, and if the RX VEGA lineup has a card with very similar specs to the Frontier, but with less VRAM, it would basically make no sense for you to buy the VEGA Frontier card unless you specifically need that much VRAM. Like I said, we've got to wait for more VEGA lineup details to officially come out. I'm not going to really talk about specifications without, essentially proper details, because my source has been wrong now, and I'm not going to take what he's been saying as 100% gospel, but based off what we've seen, he's been pretty accurate in some ways and not so accurate in others. So I don't know what the names of VEGA are actually going to be at this stage. We do know that it is coming out in June, so at least we know that's true. And essentially, we know that there's going to be 3 lineups of VEGA, which is Instinct, Frontier, and RX. So regardless, stay tuned for more information. Subscribe to the channel for more news. Support us on Patreon so we can review the latest stuff and buy new equipment for the channel. And I'll catch you next time.